Hi, everyone. This is Miss Carmen again. I am so glad that you can join me today. I am bringing you another story. So, I will be sharing my screen with you. The name of the story is The Story of the Oyster and the Butterfly, the Coronavirus and Me. This is a story by Ana M. Gomez, and the design is by Sergio Aguirre. Do you know what oysters do when something that bothers and irritates them comes into their lives? They use their special powers to cover the bothering stuff with layer and layers of powerful stuff until they turn it into a pearl. And do you know what the caterpillar does when it has to go through tough stuff and changes? It spends time with itself inside a cocoon and changes into a butterfly. At its most difficult moments, the caterpillar is actually building its wings. The coronavirus has come into our lives, not only for you, but for people all over the world. However, we can do what the oyster does and create a pearl from it. Or we can do what the caterpillar does and build our own wings. Having to deal with yucky things can bring lots of feelings, thoughts, and sensations in our bodies. Sometimes we may feel lonely, scared, angry, or frustrated, or even bored. We may feel sad because we miss our friends, or family members, or teachers. We may have mixed up thoughts, and our bodies may feel really tense. Feelings need to come out and tell their stories. So I'm going to ask you to grab a piece of paper and a pencil, and I want you to draw a picture of how it is that you are feeling right now. Here is a sample of something you can do. I have all these circles, which are your face, and you can draw a picture of your feelings right now. Now let's write or draw pictures of thoughts that you are having. The feelings are what we feel in our hearts, and the thoughts are the things we're thinking up here in our brain. So on that same piece of paper or on the back side or another piece of paper, I want you to draw or write pictures of those thoughts that you're having. Whatever those thoughts may be. Maybe the thought is, I'm bored, or maybe the thought is, oh, how I wish my brother would stop bothering me. Whatever the thought may be. Now let's draw a picture of the feelings and sensations you are having in your body. Does your body feel like a noodle, or does it feel hard like a rock? Does it feel light, or does it feel heavy? Let's listen to what your body might be saying. When we don't feel good, we can do what the oyster does. We can use our powers and create our own pearl. Let's see how we can use our powers. Power number 1. We can use the powers of our bodies to stay safe. We can do the things that will keep us far away from the coronavirus. Power 2. We can visit our feelings to hear what they might be saying to us, whatever the feeling may be. Here we have some samples of feelings if you take a look at these emojis. If our feelings are getting too big, too hot, or too cold, we can do things to cool them down or to warm them up. Ignoring feelings does not help us. Remember, feelings are messengers, and the more we listen and talk about them, the better we feel in the long run. Power number 3, we can be kind and loving towards our feelings and have compassion for them. Power number 4, we can visit our needs and see what will make us feel better. Do we maybe need a hug or someone to tell us that things are going to be okay? Do we need to talk to someone we trust? Power number 5, we can use the power of breathing. Breathing can help calm our minds, calm our hearts, and calm our bodies. Just sit down for 3 minutes and you take deep breaths in and breathe out. Power number 6, we can cocoon like the caterpillar and spend time with ourselves and the people and pets really close to us. The butterfly reminds us that in yucky and difficult moments, we may just be building our wings. Power number 7, maybe we can find space to connect with our team of helpers. Can you draw or write who you want to have on your team? It could be a person, a pet, a friend, a superhero, or anyone else that feels safe to have on your very own team, and that will constitute your team of helpers. Take your time now to draw or write the names of those helpers. Power number 8. Now, some of you may already be familiar with this because I've taught you this before. You can always use the butterfly dance or the butterfly tap or the butterfly breathing by crossing your hands on your chest and tapping back and forth, back and forth. Remember, you're tapping gently, not too hard, but not too soft. You'll know the right amount of pressure that you need to exercise on your body. You're doing the butterfly by tapping back and forth. Power number 8. You can dance like a gorilla while you think about a happy moment in your mind. Let's tap the chest back and forth, and you're dancing with music or the music that you're thinking about, and you're tapping back and forth, like a gorilla would do, making sure that you're not tapping too hard, okay? Power number 10. You can also find a place where you feel happy and safe. Can you draw that place? Take a few minutes on a piece of paper. First, you imagine it. Once you have it in your mind, you can start drawing it. Now, once you draw it, you can stomp your feet as we march together to that happy and safe place. Power number 11. We can sing, we can hum, we can dance, or we can jump. Power number 12. We can connect through our hearts. All we have to do is just to imagine a long special cord that goes from your heart all the way to the hearts of the people that we love. Because the biggest power we have is the power to love ourselves and love the ones around us. In many places around the world, we can't touch each other or be close to our friends and family. However, we can carry them and be very close to them in our hearts. Remember, we are full of special powers. We're not alone. We can join in and use all of our powers as one. Build our wings and create many pearls together. The end. And this is the story of the pearl and the butterfly. I hope that you enjoyed it. I do want to ask you to take a few minutes to do the little drawings that I asked you to do while I was reading the story. If you haven't finished, it's okay. Take a few minutes once I finish the story and you can draw, and if you want, you can even color them. Once you're done, you may ask mom and dad if it's okay for you to put them on the wall. And you can take a piece of tape and put them on the wall so you can be reminded of that beautiful power that you have inside of yourself, just like the pearl. And how this time at home, it's like being inside a cocoon. But pretty soon, we will be out as beautiful butterflies. It's great to see you. I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye now.